Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Connor Unchained. So, lots to cover in this video. Meme coins have been going crazy lately. Today was actually a very good day for a lot of coins, not even just memes, everything across the board, but I do want to cover a few things today, specifically talking about Bitcoin, maybe a little bit on some newer launches, stuff like that, but then also a lot with meme coins and new potential top signals when they actually come up. It's going to be very important, once we really start moving, to understand what kind of things to look for when we're getting to the top of this next, major leg up in the cycle, right? So let's dive in. We got Biddy here. Bitcoin. Pivotal area right here. So this is on a 4-hour chart. I was waiting and watching this entire move the last few days. Finally break through. That was very bullish in my opinion. Basically this area here, the previous, lower high into the lower low that failed, which was this, then into the new higher high right here. What this signals now from a higher time frame is that we potentially have a reversal in structure. And the candles don't lie right now. On 4-hour candles right now, it is holding up. It is not broken through. If we can get a daily close, holding 65, maybe 66, something like that, maybe even over a couple days, that'll be very good for the overall price of Bitcoin right now. And the reason why I say that, like I said, because structure is now technically changed by looking at the chart. And what I mean by that, if you don't understand, is, if we look all the way back here, we've been consistently making lower highs, lower lows. Another lower high, lower low here if you want to consider it. Even though if you go on like a daily, weekly chart, this is just a wick, so I'm not going to count it for this example right now. But if this was a lower low, right, if you want a little lower, say, whatever, into this lower high again, and then this would have been a lower low if this downtrend was going to continue and follow, but it didn't. Because, we had this lower high, came down, but it did not actually break lower than the area before, and it ended up bouncing. And now where did it bounce? It is actually broken above the previous high time frame lower high, right? So now we can look at the structure. This is kind of what I've been watching for now. Just the way that I was talking about momentum over the last couple of weeks, if you guys have seen it, this is kind of what I've been waiting for. Kind of some sort of shift in momentum. So currently what I'm expecting for price, I'm expecting, again, for us to hold at least this area for a little. Do I think we're going to God candle up from here? Probably not, but if I'm proven wrong, who's not gonna like that, you know what I mean? But do I think that's gonna happen? No. I think more than likely we have a, maybe it goes up a little. 100% will probably pull back. Maybe it even comes down one more time until it has another clean break and another push, breaking the old, higher low over here. Or I'm sorry, lower high rather, from the previous structure, right? Because at this point now, if we're going to be going in an uptrend, now we just have to look for previous resistance areas on higher time frames. I don't like to draw, 20 different resistance. Like you draw here, you could draw here, you could draw somewhere in here, right? You could draw I just focus on the previous major resistance levels. I'd probably just consider this one around 71K. If you want to just put very simply the last high here, 69.7, something like that. You can even just consider this general 68, 69. If it breaks this and holds it, it could be pretty good. Whatever you want to do. But the main one initially was this. This was just gonna be a good sign if we flip the structure and hold above where these wicks are, and it did. So at this point now, like I said, we can expect anything from God candles to a complete fake out liquidity grab type push up, dump down, and then into another bullish run. Because from here, for me now, my long-term bias is going to be fully bullish. Even if we drop insanely low again, because this structure now is different and it's starting an uptrend, I'm going to be focusing bullish and aiming for newer highs at some point. That's what's important about focusing on like the high time frame structures. But with Bitcoin, like I said, so it's at least we've made very good progress to the upside. Now, just worst case, expect a pullback underneath 62, maybe into 60, 61K region. Worst case, kind of where this, a ton of liquidity came from to push up here. Or best case scenario, we continue to just go up non-stop on a small time frame. Continue to just make easy, quick, stair step, higher highs, higher lows as we continue up, So that's my bet for right now, just being patient. So something I want to pull up is we did have a massive runner on Solana. And I think I just said it in this video earlier, but if you're terminally online or if you're constantly watching Memecoins specifically, or honestly, if you're just in crypto, you probably have heard this coin Moodang. Absolutely massive run for the time being. Because in my opinion, honestly, I completely faded this. But obviously I never like to top blast into coins, aka, buying into a top and then expecting it to just keep going. Even just buying dips on a coin that looks up only. Like this is on a 1 hour chart. This is one of the most insane charts I've ever seen. And the thing is I don't usually play very well with coins like this if they're dipping. It's very hard to ever know when a coin is going to just full out correct. But in my opinion, this is probably fairly topped out. But like I said, this could go anywhere. You very rarely have a runner like this where a coin goes from literal zero, 20K market cap, 30K market cap to 200 million in a span of 2 weeks. I think one of the last times we had something like that was either Michi when it ran to like 100 something, or it was Pepe, literally in 2023, early 2023, right? Not many coins just have unbelievable runs like this, but Moodang has. I think what contributed to this though is the virality that Moodang has had right now, not just on crypto Twitter, but virality across, social media. It's been a very popular thing. And that's kind of something I've been realizing more. If you really want to focus on new launches and with meme coins, I feel like some of the most successful coins currently, like to date, have launched and have had the most explosive runs, but the ones that actually do are the ones that, are very tied to viral memes that just pop up on TikTok, on random platforms that are outside of crypto Twitter. Usually those are the coins that end up having big runs, Anything that just blows up on social media that's, not even crypto related. If it's turned into a meme coin, it's probably going to run way harder than a lot of random micro pump fund shitters are going to do, Something to pay attention to if you're in meme coins all the time, trying to catch a runner. But personally, you should not be jumping into this at 190 million. There's zero, I don't know. I'm not going to hate on anyone for jumping into it because, like I said, this could go to a few hundred million, 300, 500 mil, I don't know. But when I see a chart so up only, I will never jump into it. That's just my personal strategy, but literally congrats to anyone and everyone who got in this. That was insane. But there's something I want to show you as well, because this has kind of changed my perspective even more on meme coins. So if you guys aren't familiar with this platform called Moonshot, this was developed by MoonPay. If you guys are familiar, and MoonPay is it's a major platform just for crypto payments, just to be able to buy, literally just to buy crypto, whether it's, you know, for friends, for businesses, like whatever use case they have. Very simple platform. But Moonshot is that same idea, but strictly for Solana meme coins. And as of now, this platform is actually starting to get a lot of traction. And I think because of Moodang here, we had this. MoonPay announces that meme coin trading app Moonshot has broken its single day on-ramping record. You know, if this doesn't signal to a lot of people that meme coins, whether you hate them or love them, are going to be what continue to run in this cycle, I don't know what else has to be put in front of you. Again, this is just for on-ramping, right? But as far as for meme coins, this is actually a huge milestone in a sense where, like, I wouldn't be surprised to see Moonshot as a major listing in 6 months, 12 months from now. Because I also saw, I don't know if they retweeted it, but I also saw that right here, shout out to Based16Z. Like, if this is true, this is going to spark even more FOMO in a sense where if new meme coins eventually get listed onto the platform like this, and then when people see that and they know certain coins can start doing multiple X's when they start listing on Moonshot, that is going to spark way more FOMO, even more people to want to jump into new launches, like new coins. And again, I'm not trying to promote, you know, jump into new shitters on Pump Fun all the time. Like, I think it's super sketchy to be doing that if you don't know what you're looking for. But on a platform like this, when meme coins are literally just the hottest thing in crypto right now, you know, when you see this, that is absolutely massive. You know, that's massive for the platform, massive for meme coins in and of themselves, right? That is something I just wanted to bring up because as far as for a top signal, potentially when we see it going forward, you know, I think using some, when we start to see Moonshot, or maybe some platforms like this, maybe a Moonshot, I think there's a couple others like Slingshot, might be another one I think for ETH memes too and other meme coins. When we start to see platforms like this get into the top 10, 5, top 2, maybe number 1 spot in the Google Play Store, in the Apple Store, that's going to be a huge telltale sign as well when we may be somewhat topping out. You know, outside of, you know, Bitcoin and ETH and Solana, you know, having a huge next leg up, right? Because, I mean, for anyone, right, you're not expecting the top to be at, you know, 70K, right? We're basically all betting in crypto on the fact that this is going to go at least well beyond its previous all-time high so far, made back in March of this year. You know, even if it's whatever, 80, 90K, whatever the top was going to be, right? 108K, 200K, which, again, do I think any of that? I made a video a long time ago about a price prediction. My targets in between, I'd say for the next major leg up, 85 to about 105K is going to be some sort of reasonable target for if Bitcoin's going to have a nice run. You know, maybe its first huge leg up goes to just over 100K, right? Maybe it goes to 90K, 95. That's kind of my target as far as the next leg up from here. That does not mean the top of the bull run, you know, but I'm also not saying that, you know, we're going to have 2 or 3 different legs up from here after a dip and go to 200K. Like, absolutely not. You know, I never want to give, you know, super unreasonable targets for anything in this market. But like I'm saying, for the next leg up, once we break into new highs and start to bounce, we're probably going to hit a range of 85 to about 105 in that short-term upswing before we probably start to see some sort of dip or a correction. But anyways, what I wanted to get with that about with Moonshot and stuff is right. Once we start to see price get into ranges like that, that'll probably send Ethereum, well, obviously Ethereum through its previous all-time high as well. But if that can send ETH to like 6,000, right? Maybe 55 to 6K, you know, on its next leg up, right? Or actually, no, you know what? Maybe a little higher. That's right. So that's, yeah, but didn't even get to its previous high yet. That's crazy to think about. Ethereum has not even broken its all-time high yet this cycle. You know, so maybe Bitcoin going to 90K, 100K. Maybe it pushes ETH to like 6K, 7K, something like this. I'm just doodling right now, alright? Do I think that could be a top? Probably not. But I mean, I still think like even just a major leg up from ETH, going to 6, 7, 8K, even to see that, guys, would be a pretty nice, huge, well, not even a pretty nice, it would be a huge feat, right? Even though I know we all want ETH to go to 10K, 20K. Again, I'm very skeptical of, you know, that even happening so far in this cycle. But you never know. In between 7K to 10K, ETH could probably hit. I'd say an average would be around 7,000. Would be a very safe bet to expect Ethereum to hit, which would be about 150, maybe 160% from current levels, or 170 rather. But anyways, when it comes to these memes and stuff like that, like I'm saying, these are just things to look out for once we get sort of topped out in the market. Because again, seeing things like this, showing how much promise there is in meme coins up and coming throughout the next 6 months to 12 months, to me it's just a telling sign at you know, where this market's really headed, guys. You know, like I say, if you've never been exposed to meme coins, you don't like meme coins, like this is just pure data, just showing you guys just, you know, things like that, right? But anyways, you know, as far as for this video, that's mainly what I wanted to cover, just focusing on top signals as far as even for meme coins. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this video here. You know, in the Discord, we have found an absolute AI gem. Probably gonna drop a YouTube video on it in the next few days. Absolute gem just found. But you know, there's a ton of opportunity in the market. You know, especially if we can get a dip, guys. Let's keep loading up. Keep loading up. You know, we're here to bet on Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, all majors having another leg up. We're betting on a major alt season at some point. So would you rather be in the market when that happens or sidelined and jump in way too late, right? So outside of that, guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.